Very good afternoon to all of you. Uh, as we get started now, what we'll do is I'll quickly talk about to you that what exactly is WDC. So, World Development Council. So, while both Sridhar and I, we were actually working in overseas, came back to India. We started Vera. With Vera, we have been working at the moment. We help state governments to raise money in form of debt, somewhere around 10,000 crores to a lakh of crores. We help them do that. And then what happened apart from it is we have been investing quite a lot in startups. Now, while we were doing all this thing, we felt that there is more beyond taxes that we need to give back to the country. And this calling gave us that, hey, we need to do more, we need to work more. And the thing is there are lots and lots of people in this country who are actually not getting in right kind of support. And that is not sufficient enough the technology infrastructure with the government, and we should really become front funders, rather than saying people that government should do this and government should do that. Why can't we help government and decision makers in writing better policies, enabling them and handholding them? So with that, we started World Development Council, and with World Development Council today, we take care of around 280 plus SEZs across India through Ministry of Commerce. We have signed up with the World Council of His Excellencies in Dubai. With that, we have somewhere around connections to 129 countries. And with that 129 countries, we help them to take efficient decisions on trade. Across India, there are 5 states where at the highest level, at Chief Secretary and Chief Minister level, we help them to write policies and get them implemented. And so far, what we have done is we have gotten more than 20 plus roundtables done across India, wherein all the policies, wherein we have taken the inputs and helped government to write better policies to take things forward. Now, this is quite in action. As you see the photographs, we are advising Chirati Ventures, which is India's largest venture capital. We have been involved in writing, like we are doing a roundtable with you. We have done roundtables with IAS officers. We have taken trainings for all decision makers, the police, the chief secretaries, and the IAS officer, that how AI and government tech can things. We wrote the policy for Andhra, the Swan Andhra, and also the book was released by the Honorable CM. Not only just Andhra, we have written policy for Maharashtra. We are advising 3 ministries in Maharashtra. Arunachal Pradesh, we are interacting with the CM office. Rajasthan, again, we are working them and helping with them to write better policy and see how tourism can be further enhanced. Especially while we worked with when Telangana was writing its policy, we wrote in a policy document while we working with FTCCI that what all recommendations can go into Telangana RISE. Not only that, we have written chapters in Swanandhra. We have also written chapters for Rising Telangana. Now, while we say all that, the thing is all this what we could do was impossible without people like you. Each one of you here in this room is only because you are special and we value too much. And because of that value that you bring, that you have bought in with your work, we are certainly sure that your inputs today, especially in the area of healthcare, are going to help us to think better. And what we will do is we'll take up all your inputs, both as an individual and as well as the group. And seeking those inputs, what we'll do is we'll analyze them better and make recommendations both to the state level decision making and also to the central level decision making. Now, if we talk about that, this is the time, as we felt that rather than saying that what is government doing, rather than doing that, if we can go forward ourselves, write better policies and help them. So that is where the thing is and the reason that we felt of this is many a times it happens is there's a reality gap. There is an election, and because of election, the policies have to be just written before the election. So you don't get a complete 360-degree perspective about that policy. Also, what happens is it's a short-term thinking that, hey, we need to really think, and actually people get transferred from a department to other. They really don't have the complete overview. And a fragmented knowledge that everyone suffers from. So do I. And that is where we felt that, we cannot complete thinking of technology and healthcare together without experts like you. And that is where we request your utmost time, your kind attention, and your patience to help us while we write this and seek inputs from you. And technically, we also wanted to talk about, like, when we take these inputs, we'll do evidence-based synthesis and then finally make recommendations. And this is at a high level, the schedule. We are slightly delayed by 10-15 minutes, but more or less we'll try to follow this. So technically, there is a special, what we call it, a special pen and a special paper being given to you. So my request to each one of you would be here that throughout the session, please hold your pen dear to you. Don't lose that pen, because that is a piece of technology. And what is that piece of technology? We'll just tell you that. And we'll have two phases of this discussions on roundtable. In the phase one, we want you to fill in the forms, whatever forms you see on your table, we want you to fill in individually. No cross-talking, but understanding of which background. So we understand it well, that which background you're coming from. So there are some questions being said that, as Dr. Shyam Sundar Reddy, what do you think about it? Or as Dr. Evita, how do you think about it? But those questions have to be written by everybody, so that, we get, so, okay, if I'm a doctor from a different department, how do I see this also? So please attempt all the questions on your paper. For first 15 minutes, we'll give you for that. Then we have a second round wherein these forms will be collected back from you. We'll give you a second form wherein you can collectively discuss that what needs to be done as a team. And then that forms will be collected back, and basis that we'll give the information. So this is at a high level the agenda today. I'll now ask Shakil to talk about Renote, the technology that we are using today, that how it really works in a couple of minutes, and then we'll get started.